The Orioles as they begin play.
500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move, nothing. Latham 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Garrett Latham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a hot
right after it and makes him swing the bat.
Lifted the other way to left center. Lagares on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second. Striding into the box, Garrett Latham. He comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Jankowski is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Latham, and with men on base and 2. Away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And both runners are in to score on a clutch at-bat that time as we are tied at 5. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs. Coming to the plate now, Travis. It's a swinging bunt up the line. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now, Garrett Latham. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
What a big knock. 2 outs. You move now the tying run to second base. Just keep the rally alive. Let's see what happens.
The batter, left fielder, Evan Gattis.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago, and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alfonso Ramirez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Harold, what do you got?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And underway on the south side. Standing in, Garrett Latham. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and there's still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So digging in now, Garrett Latham. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Garrett Latham, already a home run and a double for him in this one. This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Digging in and looking for more, Garrett Latham. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Latham. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column. Hey, this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Alfonso Ramirez earns win number 7 on the season, so that'll just about...
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired.
Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Digging in the switch hitter, Garrett Latham, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here comes the 1-1. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressive.
So striding in, Socrates Brito, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Sharp ground ball to third. And he's retired, one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pompey has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Garrett Latham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Latham.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rizzo in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Garrett Latham.
Third baseman, Garrett Latham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Goldberg. And that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Kevin Layfield earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Number 46 hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and...
Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Rizzo.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball to the dirt for you. But
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Latham. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit, Matt, or a hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. So hit and run on, or the run and hit. But either way, they executed it perfectly. And
not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners are at second and third with one down. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Goldberg has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. On now to the bottom half of. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the White Sox 2. Digging in, Garrett Latham. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Garrett Latham.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Ready for another shot now. Garrett Latham. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Rick Porcello gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Time for a look at the umpire. Working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Daryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
The relay throw, and he is in there. Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Right to him. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Garrett Latham.
Third baseman, Garrett Latham.
From the stretch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Pompey to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 38th home run of the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but
trying to pick things up where he left off. Garrett Latham. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game, and he's able to get back in there at first safely. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this.
Ready once again,
now
Garrett Latham.
Third baseman, Garrett Latham.
Has a look, now the pitch. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that...
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Latham.
Baseman,
he's been
Garrett
hot in this one.
Latham.
4 hits, including a homer and a double. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. In to score, the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different.